As a matter of fact, in Matthew 12:8, he says, for the Son of Man is Lord even of the Sabbath. And so Yahusha, not only did he preach the Sabbath, he followed the Sabbath. Not only did he follow the Sabbath, he restored the Sabbath. Because when people nowadays who call themselves Christians, quote unquote, they will say that we no longer need to observe the Sabbath because our King Yahusha broke the Sabbath. No, he never broke the Sabbath. What he did in the examples in the Gospels is to teach us. What he did was to restore the Sabbath because it was so corrupted by the leaven of the Pharisees. And the Bible says, and they rested on the Sabbath according to the commandment. So when he wrote Luke 23:56, he said, and they rested on the Sabbath according to the commandment. So the commandment, which includes observance, resting on the Sabbath, was in effect still after Yahusha went to heaven. So the followers of Yahusha, well, they followed the Sabbath, the law, and the prophets. Not only that, but even during the days of the Apostle Paul, according to Acts 13, 16, 17, 18, and 20, the apostles in the first century, Yahushaim, kept or observed the Sabbath. And so throughout the ages of God's people, from the time of creation up until the time of the apostles, the people of Yahuwah Abba, they observed the Sabbath. But time came when the apostles died, right? And after the death of the apostles, false doctrines began to creep into the assemblies. Pagan influences begin to change the teachings of what was preached by the apostles. Syncretism, the clever mixture of pagan ideas and beliefs with what was taught by Yahusha, it developed into a system. Eventually, that system began to continue to grow until someone by the name of Constantine came into the picture. And although he said he used Christianity, what he did in fact do was to change Christianity. He did not subject himself to so-called Christianity.